Obviously, Jimmy, this is an important win for a lot of reasons, them being rivals, them being higher in the standings. Can you put a finger on just how meaningful this win is for FC Cincinnati?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a little bit more special when we're playing these guys with the rivalry that this match has kind of turned into. Proximity and whatnot, and two very good teams in the league. Yeah, definitely it means a lot. It's a game that we are always up for, and I mean, it's massive for us in the league. Now we're on a little win streak. We've got a bit of momentum, and got to keep it going, keep riding the wave.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I asked Mitch about the fact that you guys haven't lost to them since April of last year. It's 5 games unbeaten against Louisville. What is it about this rivalry that seems to bring out the best in FC Cincinnati?
Yeah, I mean, when you go into these games, and especially here with their field and kind of the conditions that come along with playing here, it's more than a soccer game. I mean, it's not necessarily the type of style a lot of us like playing. Kind of the beautiful technical type game where there's a lot of ball movement and interchanging and whatnot. I mean, you come here and it's a battle. It's whoever wants to gain more. You got to fight for second balls, put balls in the box. Hope you get second chances and half chances and whatnot, and you do whatever it takes to win. And I just think the will to win on this team is higher than anybody in the league, and when we all fight for each other and work together, good things happen. So, I mean, tonight, I mean, it was a brawl. I mean, I wouldn't say it was much of a beautiful soccer game by any means, but we found a way to get the job done, and I think that's why we've been successful against them.
You mentioned that will to win. I mean, you give up a goal 8 minutes in, and it seemed like the tempo was still there throughout the match. What does that say about your team to get to this point and play so productively after, going down early like that?
Yeah, I think it's something we struggled with early in the year. Just finding ways to grind out results. I mean, that's what the best teams do. Even when they're not playing their best game or they're not playing pretty soccer, they find a way to get points, especially on the road. It's difficult, and especially here where I think they run a 9-game unbeaten streak or something crazy. So, I mean, I think it would have been really easy for us to kind of throw in the towel and quit. Early penalty kick on an unlucky play, but this team's been showing character through the last couple months and found a way to get a massive result, and it's just going to help us going forward in the future.
You don't obviously want to play against Miami. That didn't happen, obviously. What does that say about you guys, coming in here, getting this big performance, and focusing now on the league, especially? You had the cup in a couple matches. But
Yeah, I mean, it was interesting because, I mean, we flew down to Miami this week. We were expecting a match. You get mentally prepared for that. Game gets canceled, sit in the locker room for 4 hours, fly back the next morning. See, I mean, it was bizarre. I mean, just because of the circumstances, we didn't have a full, proper week of training just with the travel days and everything. But again, I mean, we make no excuses. We find a way to get the job done, and that's what happened here tonight.
I asked some guys at training on Friday about how much not playing Miami might help just in terms of the physical fatigue that you guys, with the fixture congestion and whatnot, the interruption to the physical wear and tear that you guys take.
Yeah.
Did you feel fresher tonight?
Yeah, I think so. It's been a grueling couple weeks for sure with game after game with midweek and the weekend matches. So maybe it was kind of a blessing in disguise that the match got canceled and we didn't put an extra 90-plus minutes on our legs. So I think it definitely helped us tonight. And a game like this where you're just battling, it's a lot of running. I mean, it's a grind for sure. So I think it definitely helped us. I felt fresh. I'm sure a lot of the other guys did as well.
I don't have an opinion on this one way or the other, but I'm wondering if you could describe, as we're trying to look at and dissect this 3-5-2 you guys have been playing,
Yeah.
How do you like your role in this system?
I love it. I think it gives me a lot of freedom. Something that took me a couple games to kind of adjust to because I'm playing a bit more inside than I had been for the last year and a half or so. But I mean, with this spot, it kind of gives me the ability to find the game. I can float out wide sometimes and get on the ball if that's where I think the defense is weak. I can go all the way over to the right side and combine with Wida over there, and that's kind of the beauty of it. I've kind of played a similar role growing up in high school and in the academy and whatnot, so it's something I'm used to playing inside. Just took a little bit to kind of get comfortable with it, but I think I'm flourishing in the position now and feel very comfortable and been very dangerous in that spot.
I know you you gave up a goal basically the last kick of the game, but it seems like you guys have a lot more stamina finishing games, playing completely. Would you say that that's more noticeable now as opposed to last season?
I mean, I think this year and last year we were in good shape. The rotation has definitely helped, and I mean, when you have a crazy stretch of games like this, I don't think we really had anything like that last year. Whenever you make a deep cup run, it adds a lot of density to the schedule. So the coaches have done a great job managing us and making sure we're as fresh as possible and giving everyone the best opportunity to play at their highest potential. So I think managing the squad has helped a lot in these tough strings of games.
And then last question, thoughts when you're celebrating with the fans at the end of the game? Obviously, it's a big win for them. It's a big win for you guys. So just what's going through your mind at that point? Is it just relief? Is it excitement?
It's a combination. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, of course, you want to make the fans happy. They come all the way down here. They spend their own money to come support us. So yeah, it definitely is a relief to make them happy. Get our first win here away at Louisville at Slugger Field, but yeah, very exciting. It's always amazing to celebrate in front of the fans after a positive result.